aren't here. Laughing eyes? No? Oh, I'm sorry. Did I startle you? I didn't mean to, really. I'm looking for the Santa Paula hugger. No? Well, that's what everybody calls her, because nobody knows her name. I've been looking for her forever. I probably should explain. Back in October 20th, yeah, 1929, I was right down here by the depot, minding my own business. I smelled this fragrance. Oh, spices and citrus. I turned, and there she was. And she comes running up to me and throws her arms around me. Lordy, Lordy, I tell you, I could feel every single curve of her body. And I gotta tell you, I work over here at the Santa Paula Brick Company. And she was built like a brick. Maybe I should say she had more curves than Balcom Canyon Road. Anyways, she's hugging me and telling me about the things she'd like to do and the places she'd like to go with me. She had me so confused, but as quick as she showed up, she was gone. And all I was interested in was, I just want to know where she went. But wait a second, my $127, it was gone, $127. And on top of that, my diamond stick pin, yeah, that one that New York salesman sold me, said it was from Cartier's. And on top of that, she even took my handkerchief. I really don't care about that old rag, but wrapped up inside it was my granddaddy's pocket watch. Oh, gave it to me for safekeeping. So I went to go talk to the police chief, Thornton Edwards. He seemed to already know all about this lady. Said there was quite a ruckus over here a little while back, over in Fillmore. It seems Letitia Hightower's husband, Horace, that lady was hugging him too. Let me tell you, Letitia, she's got some temper. She saw them hugging. She comes running up, starts bashing Horace over the head with her big pocketbook. The only reason it stopped was that lady, she stole the pocketbook. Normally Horace should have been pretty happy about that until he realized that lady got his money too, and a diamond pinky ring, and even a real fancy cigarette case. You know, the ones that's got the Scotty stamped on the outside? I tell you, I went back and talked to the chief and asked him, what are you going to do about this lady? He says, well, you know, a lady like that who knows the ropes, it's going to be hard to tie her up. What's that supposed to mean? I decided I needed to take things into my own hands. So I got my bills out, marked them all up. Yeah. Found that salesman, had him sell me a real fancy wristwatch. Yeah. Paris, France. Only cost me $1 though. Yeah. And on top of that, he even sold me one of those diamond stick pins. But instead of the diamond, just glass, but you know, real sparkly and all. Yeah? Tuck that onto my handkerchief. I tell you, that hugging lady, she was always on my mind. I mean, you know, she had to answer for her crimes, of course. Well, I had to go down to the depot and watch for her. So I went down there nice and casual, like, you know, and I waited. Yeah, and I waited. And I waited. 5 weeks I waited, until one night, right at dusk, citrus and spice, I turned, and there she was. She comes running up to me. She throws her arms around with a big hug. Well, what did I do? I hugged her right back, and I hugged her real tight. I wasn't going to let go. Next thing I knew, I heard somebody yelling, help, help, help! It was me! And out of nowhere, here comes the chief running up, and 2 deputies. They come up and they start grabbing a hold of her, trying to peel her arms off of me and my arms off of her. We all tumbled down in a big pile. That lady, she jumps right up, she runs right across, jumps over a fence with the agility of a cat. Well, with all that noise, more people came running. We caught her. But let me tell you, it took 6 men. 6 men to get the handcuffs on her. And the whole time, she is swearing and cussing. Oh, I tell you, if the devil himself was there, he would have made her whisper the things she was saying. Well, the police chief, he said, that lady had the foulest mouth of anybody that had been in his jail. So he was kind of upset with me when I said I wanted to bail her out. I mean, I was just going to rehabilitate her, that's all. You know how that works. Well, he said I was a damn fool, but went down to get her. Came back a couple minutes, all red-faced. She escaped. You know, the chief said, probably best I didn't use that bail money for that Jezebel. Well, normally I'd agree, but she got my money again. She got the wristwatch, she got the diamond stick pin, everything. I tell you, the next time I find her, I'm going to hold on to her and never let her go. Well, I mean, I'll turn her over to the police, of course. Well, I went down to the depot again, waiting for her. For the next 3 months, every evening at dusk, I was let down there until finally, one evening, I turned, and there she was. She was holding her arms out for me. So I go running to her. My heart is beating so hard in my chest. It's beating so hard, it's making my ears throb. And that's probably why I didn't hear the 6:30 train coming in from Montalvo. Oh, they said George never knew what hit him. Yeah. Well, they said I had a nice funeral, though. Everybody was there. Matter of fact, Chief Edwards himself gave a eulogy. Yeah. Oh. Said George now, the first time he met her, he really appreciated those curves. Second time, probably didn't realize she had some dangerous angles. And the third time, some women are like roads, got dangerous curves, and you gotta go slow. Oh, citrus and spice? Jezebel, you're back? Oh, come back. I'm here. Don't leave me. I'm here. Come back.